Now introducing, in the red corner from Millbank in Yorkshire, one of our new apprentice boy wrestlers, Greg Valentine. His opponent in the blue corner from London, Cyanide Sid Cooper. And referee, Mr. Peter Zakash. Thank you.
Round one.
Hello again, Grapple fans. Good afternoon to you. And here we are at the Orchard in Dartford, and we welcome you to this preliminary contest at catchweight. A 6-5 in France, 1 fall to the side between newcomer Greg Valentine and Ron Dazzler from Millbank in West Yorkshire, 19 years old. And he's got a white trunks that are going to show up pretty well against Sid Cooper's all-black all-time. Good-looking lad from Yorkshire, his first time on the small screen, and pretty agile as you can see over. 1 fall decides this bout. Peter Zakash, former Hungarian, now residing in London, the referee. Greg Valentine with his agility and speed. Yes, like that, for instance. He's got to remember he's up against a very experienced lad, although the lad is a good deal heavier. In fact, a stone and a half heavier than Cooper. Valentine at 13 serves 7. Cooper at 11 and a half level. So the full Nelson works for Valentine. He's got the height to hold it on.
1, 2, 3.
Just saved Cooper the bother of throwing him. In fact, he was out. Having seen that, probably go for back weakness now. Perfectly legal.
I stand back.
But that is.
Come on now.
Well, he should have been watching. He had his back to him. Quite okay if the man not looking at you, you attack. He should be looking at you. A bundle of agility here in Greg Valentine. First time I've ever seen him in the ring. Showing up well.
Yes, yes.
Just a couple of minutes to go in this first round of 6. Cooper is already feeling a little of the effects of Greg Valentine's speed and agility. Cooper's hoping for submission from that. A long way, I think. The spread's going to go. Nice move by Sid Cooper. Hammerlock. Of course, he hasn't got his man back to canvas, so can't get a score with this. Just a minute to go. Now he's going the right way round. Now he can score. If he can hold him down for the 3. No chance. He'll be through the ropes in a second. He's there. Follow up. Simply cannot resist that for a big hand. 10 seconds. Valentine wisely keeping out of range of that back elbow. Cooper, as usual, arguing and following back to his corner. Sid Cooper, cyanide said himself, from Bradford. Actually born in Queensbury near Halifax, but he resided in Bradford most of his life, and he's now moved down south anyway. Been a pro since the early 70s, still argumentative, as you can see.
7 away, round 2.
Round 2 in this catchweight preliminary contest here at the Orchard in Dartford, Kent. And we welcome you, if you've just joined us, to this bout between Sid Cooper from Bradford, Greg Valentine, newcomer from Millbank, West Yorkshire. Good-looking fellow, fair-haired, and wearing the white trench coat flash.
1, 2, 3.
1-4 decides this contest of 6 rounds, 5 to go. Referee Peter Zakash has already warned Cooper on 2 or 3 occasions privately, but no public warnings yet.
Yes.
Waiting for him nicely, double leg Nelson. And Cooper pretty angry at that, falling for that check and gets really angry. How is there a public warning for it?
Round 2, the referee gives first public warning to Cyanide Sid Cooper.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Headlock and strangle didn't get it right. Valentine gets out of it quite easily, but Cooper, using his experience once again, times a perfect counter-attack once more.
1, 2, 3, 4.
You'll never understand why Sid Cooper resorts to these measures. He doesn't have to. He's a good wrestler. Tries a bear hug on Valentine. 2 stone and a half is superior. Just another headbutt on himself. He's no slouch, this boy. It's his first time on television. First time I've ever seen him showing up well.
5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4.
It's a better posting by Cooper. He's in the hair. Side leg. Boston if he can make it over. Cooper still thinks he has a chance at a submission here.
No, he doesn't want to come up. All right, then. Come on now. That's it. All right, oh, come on now, Greg. Come on now, Greg.
Cooper has highly suspicious look on his face. Tries to hide it. The crowd know perfectly well that that was a punch. Although we didn't see it, at inside this side of the ring. Maybe you didn't at home. The referee didn't. The crowd over there, and of course Greg Valentine knows it. And again the headlock is triangle, but the real strangle hold. Valentine quite easily. Just 1 minute to go in round 2. 1-4 decides this. One public warning against Cooper already. And again, very lucky punch. Now did the referee spot it? Not sure. Quite sure. Well, there's a better stranglehold. The headlock is still right across the face rather than the head. Over the top, further shoulder cross.
He's down there. He's down there, counting. Yes, yes.
He's not down. Nope, big both shoulder cross. 12 seconds. Definite private warning this time to Cooper, but no second public one. Survival. They really asked him for it there.
The end of round 2, the referee gives Cyanide Sid Cooper second and final public warning. Seconds away, round 3.
So let's see whether this young fella, 19 years old, from Millbank, West Yorkshire, Greg Valentine, on his first televised appearance, can do something against the more experienced Cooper. Cooper, who's already got 2 public warnings against his man. 1-4 decides this contest at catchweight. Cooper giving away over 1.5 stone here to Greg Valentine. Taking a few knocks on the top rope at the moment, but real athletic character, this fellow. Already turned pro this year, but May this year. He's already won the Royal Albert Hall Challenge Cup, his very first season as a pro, which is not bad. But of course he is up against experience here in Cooper. He's liable to bend the rules a little like that. He's got 2 public warnings against him. His turn. The second chance to get early on. Almost, but not quite. Valentine going down a lot, especially on the postings, but this time he's waiting for, nicely back. Backhanded shot to the throat. Nice agility off the ropes there, and a folding press from the side. Valentine's got it. And he's in just 1 minute, 40 seconds of round 3. Greg Valentine, his first win, and his first bout on television. He'll be happy with that. Cooper, of course, on the other hand, is not.
Well, folks, if we can just have your attention a minute. Cooper is very upset with Valentine getting that winning fall, and he has just stated to me that he will bring £600 along, have I got this right? And you will give this young boy £100 for every round he lasts us with you. For 6 rounds? Cooper, bring the money, we'll make the contest. The winner, Greg Valentine! And appreciation for the blue corner, Cyanide Cooper.
This contest is a very special contest. It is for the British Heavyweight Championship and belt. May I take this opportunity of introducing firstly to you the referee appointed specially by the Board of Control for this contest, the legendary Mick McManus. The contest will be decided this afternoon over 12 3-minute rounds. 2 falls, 2 submissions or 1 knockout will decide the championship. It's my pleasure to introduce the contestants to you this afternoon. On my right and in the red corner, the former champion from Wakefield, Ray Steele.
Still a very popular man indeed from the north. 15 stone 12 of him.
His opponent from the Punjab, please welcome Tiger Dalbir Singh.
Thank you, Paul Sharma, our MC here this afternoon. 12 3-minute rounds, 2 falls, 2 submissions or a knockout to decide the winner. Mick McManus giving the pep talk. There are quick reminders of break when I tell you. Only 2 public warnings, the 3rd instant disqualification.
Seconds clear the ring, round 1.
Round 1 of 12, 2 falls to decide. Easily identifiable, the blonde boy from Wakefield, Ray Steele, who held the title for some time, at 15 stone 12 in the black trunks. Stars on the front. His opponent, Dalbir Singh from Punjab, India. And here is what they are fighting for here this afternoon. The British heavyweight title. Full Nelson. Steele. He's giving away, Steele's giving away a stone plus. 15 stone 12 to 17.2. Just about a stone and 4 pounds, I make it. It's quite a lot to give away for Steele, even with all his experience. Going for the head mare didn't work. Steele saw it coming, ducked out of the way. Reverse front headlock there, not the grobbit that Billy England was going for at first. Headlock and strangle hold. Right, we can't see it from here, but I imagine that's what it is. Yes, he switched it. Switched it slightly, but the headlock's still there. Stranglehold, very definitely. Less than a minute to go. Round 1. Wrestler's bridge. See if Steele tries to break that. He hasn't a chance to try. Yes, there are going to be a lot of these strength holds for these two, obviously. So much depends on it. The British title. Dalbir Singh wants it badly, and Ray Steele wants it back just as badly. Right on the bell, round 1. Let's have a look at Ray Steele. Steele, of course, we've seen him many times wearing that belt as he gets into the ring. Not this time, because as I'm sure you know now, I did mention at the beginning, this belt has been relinquished by the bomber, as they call him now, Pat Roach.
Seconds clear the ring, round 2.
So Pat Roach's title, vacant now, heavyweight title of Great Britain. 32 heavyweight wrestlers went into a tournament, and it came down to 4. We saw the 2 semi-finals on television And here is the final here this afternoon at the Hemel Hempstead Pavilion. Ray Steele, Wakefield versus Dalbir Singh, India. Great Britain now, of course, because he's been over here residing in Leeds since 1966. Again, Steele with the same pitch entry. This is the speed at which Singh countered that. Heavy man of 17 stone plus, but still very quick. The Grapevine, near leg. Trying for the headlock this time. Still, it's twisting beautifully there from one hand to the other. He ends up with the double-handed wrist lever on Singh. That was the position he was in when he started that move. Armlever held against the joint. Again, the Grapevine. Near Armlever now to Steele, plus the Grapevine on the nearest leg. No chance of a 3-1 there because he had the wrong leg of the Grapevine. It's giving the chance for the Indian to get out of it. 1 minute to go in the second. Single interlock. Going for the grub. It didn't make it. Goes for the arm lever against the joint again. Singh. Arm lock now. Still to Dalbir Singh. Again, Steele tries that near Grapevine. But he's still in an arm lock himself, and he can't make it pay this time. "12 seconds. Right over the top and out of the arm lock. Nicely, the head scissors missed, and hardly worth trying a new move in this round, right on the back. Dalbir Singh from Punjab, India. He's been after this title for a long time. His main ambition was always to be the champion of India. Darwa Singh is the great title holder for so long. He wanted to take his title off him. But now, this is his second best, the British title.
Seconds clear the ring, round 3.
Round 3, 10 rounds to go. No score, 2 falls to decide this for the heavyweight title of Great Britain. Dalbir Singh, India, Ray Steele from Wakefield, Yorkshire. Backhammer to Steele. Almost got in the way of a back elbow then. Did do, but not enough leverage, not enough distance. Did he have to make that count? So Steele still in charge. As he can't follow up. He wanted to follow that move up, but he's not allowed to, of course, because he can't touch him again until he gets up on his feet.
No, referee, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So he's taking a little bit of a breather from that swinging up attack. Ooh, he misses this time, and 220 for it this time. Steele, perfect. Shoulder press, count of 2. Very near the ropes, but he just had him off that bottom rope and almost made the first fall there, Steele.
referee. No! No.
Steele going for this move a lot here this afternoon so far. These early rounds, trying to hold the left arm of the Indian against the joint. There's another way of doing it. Thinking on the lines of a submission from here.
No.
Still there. Less than half a minute. Oh yes. Slap rather than chop. That's a forearm uppercut now. And the headbutt. Oh, I've never seen Gil Singh produce that one so early in a bout.
5, 6, 7.
But of course, this is really important to him. 8 seconds. Nicely held, but it won't do him any good in this round. Ray Steele, who defeated Pete Roberts in the final eliminator the last time at Croydon, that was in May 85, held the title and defended it successfully a long time until he took on Pat Roach twice to get the title. Now he's lost it, of course, and
Seconds clear the ring, round 4.
Pat Roach has relinquished it anyway, so here we go for the round 4 in this battle for the British title between the two finalists. Dalbir Singh, India, Ray Steele, Wakefield. No score so far. Full Japanese stranglehold, Steele. Came up dead right. And there's the swinging uppercut again. Steele delivering this 2 or 3 times before. But close, double arm, nicely over the top, further shoulder press, and danger now for Indian. And he's got it. There he is, Steele, the first fall in round 4. And it just took him 1 minute, 20 seconds into round 4 to get the first fall. Ray Steele. And let's have a look at that again as we see Steele go for the double arm. Turn his man beautifully over the top, further shoulder press, and there's no way that the Indian can move from that. Count of 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, in round 4, the first fall of the contest to Tiger Dalbir Singh. Ladies and gentlemen, apologies. The first fall of the contest to Ray Steele.
As I thought of Ray Steele, a great sense of humor, this guy, and a great friend of mine. I didn't think he'd like that too much. He allotted the first fall to his opponent. Now then, the man who actually lost that first pinfall, Gil Singh, Dalbir Singh of India. Still on his knees, but he's got to go pretty soon.
Seconds clear the ring, round 5.
And Ray Steele can hardly wait to get across to him to see if he can continue the damage that he caused at the end of that round 4. Yes, Singh's staying out of the way for quite a bit. Side head chancery now, Steele. Really concentrating on those swinging forearm uppercuts. Going for the next stretch.
1, 2, 3.
He realizes that his opponent's neck got into a bit of trouble in that last round, so he's going all the neck weakened as he knows. There's another chance for him. And there's time to turn the Groviches on. Ground position Grovich, very unusual, but orthodox is the same. Steele really in charge at the moment. Trying for submission now. I'll make it a 2-0 win if he does this. Steele on all the weaknesses he can think of, almost all of them on the neck. The headlock and stranglehold. A little bit of a weak headlock there, but now that's better, that's firmer. He's got to have the crook of the elbow opposite the windpipe, remember. Otherwise, referee McManus would soon move in. Well, it's still Ray Steele in charge of this round as he was in charge of the last one. He's got 1 minute to go to try and make it a 2-0 win. But knowing Dalbir Singh, he's got something to say about that. Still the headlock and strangle. Nicely thrown. Waiting for him this time, beautifully over the top. Cross press, and Steele in trouble. Gets a 2. Singh gets a count of 2 there. Not enough, but it really shook Steele, and so did that forearm uppercut. Steele trying to come back with the up. There's the headbutt again. And Singh looks a little worried with the situation. He's trailing by 1-0, and he's producing the headbutts all the time. Just about 5 seconds to go. Steele goes down with the shoulder blades not touching, and the bell will save him anyway. So, Gil Singh, I've never seen him start a bout so badly. I know he's not often up against an ex-champion of Britain, but he really is not his usual self, I don't think, this afternoon. But maybe he'll come back in it. He nearly did at the end of that round. If he'd had more time, he would have.
Seconds clear the ring, round 6.
Round 6, 7 to go. And Steele from Wakefield, the blonde boy from Wakefield, the Black Trunks leading the Indian Dalbir Singh by 1-0. Yes, there he goes again with that headbutt to the forehead. Singh realizing that trailing by 1-0, he's got to do something drastic, and this is his decision to do this sort of body checking and headbutting to try and weaken Steele a little bit. But at the moment, when he got the fall, seemed very confident indeed. Swapping of forearms, uppercuts, and a butt again. But to the forehead, just about legal. It's a pity it has to come into professional wrestling. Nice drop kick, and it's unusual for a heavyweight to operate that one, but he did it well. And Steele better hurry. Up at 9. And a stomach throw over the top. And this time a cross press follow up, but the Indian might have this. And he's got it. Just 1 minute 40 seconds into round 6, and the equalizing fall to Dalbir Singh. And let's have another look at that one as he produced it. Steele very weakened at this point, and The Indian knew it. Didn't go for the crotch hold as I expected. The stomach throw over the top. But you see how quickly he follows it up, even in slow motion, to that cross press position. And Steele cannot get out of that, both shoulder blades down.
Ladies and gentlemen, in round 6, the second fall of the contest and equalizer to Tiger Dalbir Singh.
So, Gil Singh, now happier, is back in the game now. The start of round 7.
Seconds away for round 7.
When we saw the semi-finals for this vacant heavyweight title of Great Britain on television just a few weeks back, Ray Steele and Dave Taylor of Bradford drew their match. And there was going to be a rematch, but unfortunately, Dave Taylor, who had commitments in Germany prior to that, couldn't get out of them, and that made Steele go through to this final. But I'm sure that Dave Taylor will have another chance. In fact, the promoters have already told me that he will have another chance at whoever wins this title as soon as he comes back from Germany. Double figure in the lock. Both very powerful men, remember. And again, this time the left-footed great fighter. And Steele with the opposite arm lever this time. Now he has a chance, possibly, of a submission. The next score is the one that matters here. Double arm Steele. Yes, going to have a lot of power now. Nobody's going to give for anything here. That's why neither of these men will submit for whatever happens. I think their back is breaking. They still won't submit here today. Too much hangs on this. Still the fingers catch, not the interlock figures. Neither of them winning the strength hold at all. Very even to now. I think, yes, they're asking the referee to say, let's call that a stalemate. There's no way that either of them are going to win that. And McManus obliges with his right knee, making sure they separate. Just about 20 seconds left in this 7th round. Still again with the posting. It's the first one we've seen from him. Any consequence? 5 seconds. It's too late to follow up the postings. Let's have a look at both of these fellas who are going flat out for the heavyweight title of Great Britain, left vacant by bomber Pat Roach of Birmingham. His commitments wouldn't allow him to continue holding the title. On the left, Ray Steele, Wakefield, and his opponent, of course, Dalbir Singh of India.
Seconds clear the ring, round 8.
Neither of them looking unduly perturbed, but sweating quite a bit, and why not under these lights and for such a great prize. Round 8. 5 rounds to go. 1 fall each. The next score is the one that matters here. Oh, beautiful. And the headbutt again, following the 2 uppercuts. And another headbutt. And it's a pity that headbutt comes into it, but it's, of course, a great weakness. Crutch hold and slam to the Indian, and it's Singh over the top. 2, counter 2, but not enough. Switched it nicely to the ropes there. And a double double-headed crash and a trouble there for both men. And they're both out, opposite sides of the ring. And it just depends which gets back in the ring in time. There's Ray Steele. You saw Singh, there he is. Both of them. Oh, there's no, they're both out. They're both out. They're not up in time. Oh, gee. In just 1 minute, 10 seconds of round 8, a double knockout. Both of them leaving the ring. And Paul Charmer, I'm sure, will soon announce the double knockout and therefore no contest, a draw. Let's have a look exactly how that happened, if we can. What an appalling crash there. Both of them going for the flying headbutt. Landed so well that it hurt themselves as much as it did their opponents. And here he goes. Just the forearm uppercuts. Singh comes back with a headbutt a couple of times, and that leads to that double knockout. Both men going for the flying headbutt and not getting it quite right for themselves, let alone the opponent. But it's a double knockout and no score. Paul Charmer now will decide.
Ladies and gentlemen, in round 8, both wrestlers have failed to beat the count. The referee's decision, it's a draw.
So with that unfortunate finish in round 8, double knockout, and the only thing left, of course, is a rematch for these two, which no doubt we will see on television, at least I sincerely hope so.